Hello, hello, beautiful people. My name is Torin Frost. If y'all hear me, can you go, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. All right. All right, we're gonna shock the room a little bit now, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all a little taste of my first mixtape, Drip of the Iceberg. I got some copies over here on the Elixir bar. Take you on a little journey to the depths and the darkness of my mind. I took a trip across the river of Styx. I slipped in the water, didn't shiver a bit. I got the curse of Achilles. You feeling me spit? I'm real dealing feels, no one Kill Billy in the mix. I used to be chilly, making them flips. I had that telly real smelly. I'll tell you some tips. Poseidon with the drip, Aphrodite with my lips, Apollo with the poetry. Apologies for this, no myth. I was really born baby blue with no breath. I never touched Elysium, I lingered in the mist. I saw the other side, I saw the light, and now I'm lit. I was just living in the trailer, now my suit got a tailored fit. Thinking about sailing down south to where the gators live. Maybe where they study Ayurveda, I'm debating it. Everybody tastes my fruits and tell me, dog, you making it. But when I got no bills, Spotify ain't paying it. That's why I was weighing it, bagging it up and slanging it. Didn't know I'm kidding about kidding, I was living a little dangerous. I was chasing the dragon, now I'm finally taming it, obtaining the obtainers. I knew how I pictured my life, so I painted it. Athena with the way I create, with the grace and patience. I'm hacking the mainframe, this a fraction of my cadence. I'm cracking open the matrix. Whoa, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Reminds me of the alleys where they battle with meth. One day I'll have Teflon on my chest, the Grim Reaper just waiting for me to miss up a step. I don't kiss up on my bishop when I slide to the left. Hit the angle that these angels say I earn for myself. Yeah, I'm thankful for this favor, but don't play with my health. One day these pages gonna turn into wealth. I said these wishes be getting wet, I've been making them melt. This shirt's made of silk, hats made out of felt. Jade on my neck, abalone on the belt. Thank you, Pacha Mama, oh, for your silt. I said the table's ready to tilt, I'm built for the battle. I was just born in Beery and not Seattle. I'm strapping on my saddle, shining light on my shadow. Just catch me up in the meadow, meditating in the mallow. Catch me in the meadow, meditating by the mallow. Getting swooned by the swallow, not thinking about tomorrow. Got my feet sinking in the yarrow, and I'm feeling rooted like a taro every time I read a tarot. Feeling like a barrel, floating down the waterfall into a pack of pharaoh. Felines, beelines, straight like an arrow. A la tierra donde dicen dinero, ya tú sabes. Every time I hear this sound, every time I hear this sound, gonna break it down. I said who, what, when, where, why. I said now, with her rip it up, I get down. When I'm on the beat, I'm like bow, wow. From the front lines to the pow, wow. Mary in the game, time to make my vows. Did a dance with the devil and found my life is more bright than peddling pounds. Any karmic debt, I'm settling now. I told my lady that I love her, but I ain't settling down. I set the sail now, I set the scale down. The table's been set, the kettle's about to sound. I'm prepping this fennel with a pestle and a cleaver in the garden with the meter. My demeanor is off the meter now. Much love, y'all. That song's called Tip of the Drip. This is the second song on Drip of the Iceberg. Hey, yo, Brother B, can you hand me one of those copies? A little song called Cashew Cheesecake. Came up from Austin, Texas, a little spot called Counterculture with these amazing cashew cheesecakes. Ooh. Smooth beats, smooth sheets. Kick back with my head on some smooth cheeks. I gotta go, I've been in this city a few weeks. If I don't follow my dreams, I'ma lose sleep. I just got back from the Blue Creek with a couple goddesses, and they too sweet. She ambitious with visions of sipping loose leaf tea. When it comes to these beats, I'm diving too deep. Inside my soul to pull the strings that move me. Woke up in bed with two queens like a movie. You can save your $7 smoothies. I'll be off in Guatemala picking guanabanas with a cutie. And me encanta las latinas para la fiera. I don't just do it for the booty. Plus she's vegan, so she's tasting fruity. Ooh, I said you are what you eat and I'm nuts, lady. Cashing out on cashew cheesecakes in the club. Hey yo, that's sweetened with dates. I call that a date. You are what you eat and I'm nuts, lady. Cashing out on cashew, cheesecakes in the club. Hey yo, I'll take the check and you can call me a mate. My heart is the compass to my soul. It guides me and it drives me on these ever winding roads. Sometimes my mind don't want me to go. My fear's telling me no, and then my stomach goes, whoa. That's when I remember the quote. A wise man once told me, so I thought you should know. Life begins at the edge of your comfort zone. I learned so much being uncomfortable. I was 19 when I took my girl to Mexico. Copping green in the barrios, ain't talking vegetables. Ooh. And I don't got a credit card, but every single bar that I'm spitting here is credible. I'm sorry if I come across as blase blah, but I wrote this in bed in a menage a trois. You are what you eat and I'm nuts, lady. Cashing out on cashew, cheesecakes in the club. Hey yo, that's sweetened with dates. I call that a date. You are what you eat and I'm nuts, lady. Cashing out on cashew, cheesecakes in the club. Hey yo, I'll take the check and you can call me a mate. Oh, it's a true story, y'all. It's a true story. Where's the water at? Make sure you stay hydrated this evening, y'all. This next song requires a lot of hydration. Y'all like hip hop in here? Can I hear ooh wee? Oh yeah, y'all ready for that, I can tell. So this one here is called Healthy Diet. I wrote it in 2016. I was living in a trailer selling weed for a living. I smoke good and I eat right. I've been in this motel last 3 nights. Tan skin contrast nice when the sheets white. Sleep in and we go out with a street light. Sky looking gray like a blue nose pit. Bass drum kick make the culo dip. I like a grade A cut on my crudo tip. 6 seats in the coupe, give me kudos slick. Big body moving weight like a sumo flip. Riding in the boat, wanna cruise my ship. Beat spinning, put my sin up on the crucifix. Freestyling, they ask me how I do that shit. First step, worst step, better lose that trick. Next step, with your attitude, you're acting too average. 3, take it back to the catalyst. Before they had ad-libs that added this. Before they grabbing packages and wrap them up in bandages. Tapping to my advantages. I'm just an analyst of cannibalistic candidates. And the cannabis is cannabis. Concentrated activists. I'm rolling with some activists, models, singers, and actresses. Casually just castrating colleges and campuses that claim to pay to educate is strictly what the answer is. I could be sitting on my ass in class asking what acid is. I'd rather be a pacifist than back up it, so this stuff is the grip the mic officially. Smoking on a Scooby-Dooby trying to solve a mystery. How the hell was I supposed to vote for Donald Trump or Hillary? Put me on the front lines willingly. I'ma get spiritual on a lyrical killing spree. What's a gun? I'll get a penalty if someone gives a pen to me. Trying to find tranquility. First I need agility to accurately kill it like Achilles to the spelling bee. The system's messed up, but there's no point in telling me. Start another war so the oil drilling's free. Man, the only thing can save us is a celebi. Or some poetry that I've been flowing potently since elementary. Elemental layers like sedimentary. This beat's commencing me to start a remedy. Riding round in the continental like Kennedy. And these mumble rappers ain't gon' never be a friend of me. Coming from the kid that couldn't say, see an enemy. I'm feeding off my enemies and never spitting sentimentally. They're gonna start commending me for cannonball and chemistry. I'm dropping knowledge on the canopy. Like a titan, but I ain't talking Tennessee. I'm mixing Remy with the Hennessy. Stripper pose and tattoo parlors pulling up in my limousine. In Rat City, don't sleep. Streets licking with amphetamines. I was 15, magic mushroom with some ketamine. Hopped in the game, blew up like acetylene. I'm the epitome, like climbing with a carabiner. Covered in some kerosene, my carriage is on fire. You ain't scared of me. Beverly Baron with some baritone caroling. Big body caravan, the canvas is my heroine. The air is in danger, they ain't caring. I've been bearing since ever since my mom was serving at the Sheraton. Now I mess around in a fur coat and everyone is stare at them. Well, y'all acting fishy, and I'm the pescatarian. I'm not gonna stop till I'm popping with Bazarian. Locks on the yachts with the tar talk. What's designer? I'ma wear Carhartt bare feet on the beach with a long walk. And I'll spark in the dark when I'm swimming with the sharks. But I watch how you talk or get pop for your balls on the block like. Watch the world getting rich off petroleum. Since before I was 4, eating peanut butter jellies on the floor with the linoleum. The mics made of plastic on the president's podium. And every time a rapper makes a platinum, they're cloning him. I'm zoning in. What you need, I can phone it in. Jeopardy, 50-50, split it with me. Then we'll dance to a didgeridoo. Made a hickory at you, that's a victory groove. Hit the street, flip the beat. Teach these dudes how to move. These maroon size 12, you can't fit these shoes. Much love, y'all. I wrote that back in 2016. So we got a Tip of the Drip was the first one. Cashew Cheesecake with a second, and that was Healthy Diet. Those are the first 3 songs on Drip of the Iceberg. This mixtape was just printed about a month ago. This is not online, y'all. You cannot find this on Spotify, Apple Music, Facebook, Instagram, nowhere. The only place you can find this is in the Haven. So if you want to support a local starting artist living with their mom in South Seattle, feel free to support. Cop a mixtape. I got deals. I do barters. Let's take them right back. Y'all ever heard of the Oak Flat before? Oh, apparently not. So the Oak Flat is a sacred land down in Arizona right now that the Apache people have been holding ceremony for thousands and thousands of years. Then some dudes who look like me came in here and did some horrible, horrible things. And there's a governor right now named Doug Ducey who's trying to mine this land for copper. So I wrote this song as a direct message to Governor Doug Ducey, and the song's called Doug Ducey. I had to let him know. When I found out he was cool with this, I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna fly with me, man. It really hurts me, Doug Ducey. Oh. I said it hurts me so. I never thought you'd go so low, but you did. Now I don't know about you no more. No. Governor, I am astonished that you are choosing the profits over the health of the people, putting poison in our faucets. Look up the level of arsenic inside of the Phoenix drinking water. You gon' see it's toxic. See, you got stock in the copper deposits that put poison inside of the pots and the loss of the people impoverished. That's evil and we gotta stop this. And if you let Rio Tinto put a sinkhole on top of this mountain, we got big problems, cause they gonna get they papered and walk away. Leave us here with the toxic waste of BHP coming, no amount of THC gonna save us from this damage that is being done. I think that we the ones to call up Doug Ducey and tell him save the Oak Flat, bro. It's a little song for Doug Ducey right there. Do we got my man ELAmental in the building? Do we got ELAmental in the Haven?
All the way from the falls of Cascadia to the temples of Tulum.
Give it a beat,
We're here to bring you the boom.
My man Sass out here, ELAmental, sent me this hot beat about a year ago.
All the way from the falls of Cascadia.
Come and get my man ELAmental's beat up.
There we go. To the temples of... Oh, okay. Real this time, right?
All the way from the falls of Cascadia to the temples of Tulum. We're here to bring you the boom.
Mystical magic, moving to the turn, dreaming lucid. Feeling the breeze flowing through the trees. I'm used to my music. I'm using, feeling the energy cruising through my capstone. Let the raps home into the dome, so you know it. Showing that the earth is our home, so don't blow it. We all share in this atmosphere. Solar atomic explosion and exploding chemtrails and bombs. Grow food, not lies. Spread truth, not spawns of lies. You can't deny, but the real will survive and line up and rise up. To the demonic intervention, a suspension to the purest intention. We cannot lift it up, no stop. At the top, the rocket. We the beat pouring out what's up in our pockets. We're the prophets of the earth, prophetic in my words as we turn and burn, bring a balance back into the burns. Time to teach and learn, letting go of what you earn. Focus to the soil to exemplify. Spoken words from the temples better recognize. Be a special kind from the ancient minds with some cell phone souls who connect to shine. Vibration, the station of illumination. What you waiting for?
No puedo esperar no más. Give me that beat, I'ma free my soul. Everything I got, then I let it go. Doors open up when I tap in the flows. And I'm from the Northwest, but the world is my home. Came from the land of the old growth roads where they pass in the bow like the Cascade flow. Catch me into Nasket, grasping the basket. I'm off up in my zone when I'm dancing in my rows. Tapping the codes when my passion unfolds. Batting the hatches and fasting the load. Collabing with Sass, we the cast of the show. But please, bro, no cash for the show. Crypto rose, now my crypt's all gold. Quick on my toes, take trips, don't post. Took a lot of risks taking trips on the road. 3 states in a row, that's tic-tac-toe. Soon the masses will know. Outside the Calabasas, the vastest unfolds. I used to send packs to Alaska, I'm cold. Last name's Frost when I answer the phone. Talking in Spanish, is he bad to the bone? Find us in the forest while crafting a song. See, I'm at ELAmental in the trees down at Jackalope. Pears on the kush was the color of a cantaloupe. See the rap game sick, I'm the antidote. Find me in the desert making a team made of creosote. I'm soaking up in the springs right now, I'm kinda feeling like the creosote. Cause this gon' blow up, Northwest really gon' show up. Summer still got that cold stuff, soon the world really gon' know us. We come from the land of the sailors, drum to the fire and we dance with the ancients. The moonlight on the hill is the painting, sounds of the crickets how I crafted my cadence. We come from the land of the sailors, drum to the fire and we dance with the ancients. The moonlight on the hill of the painting, the sounds of the crickets how I crafted my cadence. Much love for ELAmental.
That's what the ancient shit.
That was out on YouTube, y'all. Dance with the Ancients, Spotify, the whole shebang. Go get it. And my man has that on a tape over there, a little USB drive. His mixtape is out, or album. So we got a goddess over there in the corner named Reishi. She got a little bit of that fine cacao with a spring water. I said, let's take a trip to go get spring water. A goddess, brought back a cow from Guatemala. Probably gonna open up your corazón at this party. I said, before we get started, let's set some intentions. Before the ship departing, you might start talking to Martians. Hey, you might want to sip that potion a little bit slower, AC. She told me don't bring no liquor. This the kind of party that you probably couldn't picture unless you took a sip of that elixir. I could take the aphrodisiac right when I kissed her. Damiana on my tongue spinning like a twister. Blue lotus with the rose, that's hell of a mixture. Or should I say heaven, cause she say she brought her sister. And they ain't really sisters, and they really wanna feel my whiskers. Couple of witches granting wishes for a wizard. I'm sipping on some elderberry scissor for dessert. She pulled a drop out the tincture and trip, drop. Say she never heard this kind of hip hop. I'm buzzing. We got a potion on the stovetop bubbling. She never really been to this kind of function. That's when I say, let's take a trip to go get spring water. A goddess brought back a cow from Guatemala. Probably gonna open up your corazón at this party. There's a little shorty right there. But now I gotta sing a real tune for this woman who I can't tell if she's a woman or a mushroom. I can't tell if you're a woman or a mushroom. You got me confused. I love the way you boost the mind of you. What you do for me, I can't tell if you're a woman or a mushroom. It got me confused. I said you rise me up like helium. I could be a million miles away, but I'm still gonna feel you through our souls, myceliums. And my family been sick now. You have got me healing them. Harvesting these fruits and saying prayers before I'm peeling them. Riding around with scales on me just like a reptilian. I ain't slinging packs, but I'm weighing out your medicine. Adaptogen, you slapping pathogens. You know my passion for your magic got me rapping like. I love the way you boost the mind of you. So what you do for me, I can't tell if you're a woman or a mushroom. It got me confused. I was walking through the forest all alone, and I saw your shiny skin, and I love the way you glow. And I wanna take you home and put you in the crock pot and get you heating up all night non-stop. I'm gonna sip it all, then I'm gonna pour some more in. I love the way you roll You always down to go again, again, and again. Race, you know my love for you will never end. The medicine of immortality you nourish in my yin. Tranquilify my shin. You got my heart opening just like a lotus, and I'm loving your symbiosis with my wood. You so sapotrophic. But only some mycologists will know this song I hum to you. Your beta glucans tasting sweeter than a honeydew. And I wanna sip your drips all up in the morning dew. I wonder if they do contain polysaccharides. You're poly, so am I. So maybe we could try a menage a trois, you the trees and I can't tell if you're a woman or a mushroom. You got me confused. I can't tell if you're a woman or a mushroom. You got me confused. Give it up for Racy, y'all. I still can't tell if she's a woman or a mushroom. I really can't tell, you know. I said I love you, darling, and you know I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you hurt it, and I know you probably don't want me calling. I said I love you, and I'm sorry, and I know you don't want me calling. Kicking back in the bath, writing poetry. I know you mad, but you glad that you've been knowing me. I know you love me, and you wish that you were over me. And maybe that I went and planted seeds in your ovaries, growing orchards overseas. I love your glow, you're thinking globally. We was in Cambodia, I was low and you were holding me, telling me be slow and breathing. Everything is gonna be okay. I kiss your skin, thinking hopefully the middle of the night. And riding right through Thailand to a village that was isolated like an island. Going 55 and saw some brake lights. Next thing you know, we on the ground, slow-mo sliding. I love you, darling, and you know I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you hurt it, and I know you probably don't want me calling. I said I love you, darling, and you know I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you hurt it, and I know you probably don't want me calling. Sliding on the concrete like a slip and slide. Time stopped, and I was looking in your eyes, right into a little Muslim village that you've never even heard of in your life. Next day, planting rice, and we were feeling fine. But then our wounds wet and got infected. Your affection kept me high. I went to the market just to get us some supplies, cause you couldn't even walk in a language I could barely even talk. So I think Kiba, he sipped. Then I dipped off with a limp, and that's the realest script I ever said. I made it to the village. I collapsed on the bed. I laid next to her. Then I said, I love you, darling, and you know I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you hurt it, and I know you probably don't want me calling. I said I love you. I'm sorry, and I know you don't want me calling. You see, we made it out of Asia, but we never made it out the cage. Or raised a maze of sage with ancient age would have to navigate for days to make his way out. Love's an ocean, I was drowning in your waves. When you hear this song, it just remind me that it was me and you on a move like a movie. You smell like patchouli, damn. Keep treat on the feet and I don't eat meat, but believe that I'll eat up the booty. It's wild, organic, biodynamic, not crafted dish that you understand. So every time I play this song, I want you just to know I love you, darling. You know I'm sorry. Sorry that you hurt it, and I know you probably don't want me calling. I said I love you. I'm sorry, and I know you don't want me calling. Thank you. So that song's called Patchouli. That's on the mixtape as well. Chickity microphone. So I got a very, very special surprise for y'all.
It's never been heard anywhere before. First time. Increasing the abundance, challenged by oneness. Finding balance is a tough gift, but it must live. So trust in your spirit and heart and love hard. Giving thanks to Yahweh in the stars. Planning ways to lay out all the cards. Retrieving meaning from the love of the art. Manifesting the start, reintegrating the parts that matter most.
Butterflies, wings drift off in the distance, off and it's awfully intimate beating, I'm hopping into it. Intuition took me to the land of the Inuit, learning how to tap into the tune of the instrument, singing inside of my soul, I'm part of the alignment, but the issue is, I'm such a self-critic, tell me where the tissue is, where to cry about it, I can't kid you, I can kick you with this bass, I won't miss you with these hits, but I'll miss you when I drift into the mist, I missed if I've been sitting trying to sip this, till I grip this mic, I grip this mic, hold it tight as mold, the bite is word, recite these poems I write, they show the light, these bros by my side, let me know I'll be alright, I'm planting a seed, I'm climbing a tree, I'm going through the highest height, these butterflies, wings ready to take flight, I've been climbing too long, but I'm taking off tonight. What's in the world trying to find my way, but I know that I got to stay, open up my heart and home. I know it can be so hard, and I'm finally breaking down these walls. The chrysalis is falling away. Said the chrysalis is falling away. The chrysalis is falling away. I said the chrysalis is falling away. Wait. Y'all cracking out of the chrysalis now. It's not a cocoon that the butterfly's in, it's the chrysalis. And we're breaking out of it, y'all. So this is the very first time Alana's ever sang with me, y'all. Give it up for Alana, y'all. Give it up for ELAmental. So we were cruising to the studio to ELAmentals. I wrote that hook and she started singing in the back seat. And I was like, Alana, you sing? Hold up, you want to try the hook? And then she hopped in the booth and sang that. Completely unplanned, completely organic. Give it up for the sister one more time, y'all. Hello. I got a couple more tunes for y'all. Y'all with me? Ooh-wee! Yo, after this, we got a real special surprise for y'all. Except for you already know the surprise. It's Illuminati Congo, y'all. So I got a couple more songs, and we're blessed to have them in the building tonight in the Pacific Northwest. This is the second to last tune on the mixtape. It's called Alchemy, y'all. Oh yeah, it's right here. Because of you, I'm just the man that I am that you see today. Because of you, I stand with the plan, and I really just wanna say that I'm in love with the music that we made, and I must just give it thanks, yo, for the way that you do your alchemy, yo, for me, and the way you take negativity and then you turn it to positivity, the way you shift, and I love that energy, yo, for me. I thank you. If it wasn't for you, then I never would have flown out to NY. It's your Project P when we played that block party, been Bed-Stuy, and we rocked that. Man, shout out to Doris, just holding it down through the gentrification. Keep taking your block back because of you that I am singing. And been on stages a couple of times, like down in the Caribbean. Cantando en español, no puedo explicar los oportunidades that you're bringing. And todo de las puertas that you open for me. If it wasn't for you, then I never would have flown out to Iceland and been down a beach down in Costa Rica with a microphone in my right hand. Yo, in a Pura Vida with a fat joint in my left hand. My life scope just had an expansion. I was in the strip club watching my ex dancing. I'm sorry, y'all, that I've been gone, but this is all I know now. Everything been changing ever since I left my hometown. Now I'm crossing borders just to go and play a show now. And I would have folded if it wasn't for you when I found out that my father got sick through my hardest hardships. Show me where my heart is. You helped me through the darkness. So I'm gonna roll this Griffey back fat. And I'm gonna spark this for you. Cause I'm in love with the music that we made. And I must just give it thanks for the way that you do your alchemy for me. And the way you take negativity and then you turn it to positivity. The way you shift, and I love that energy. You're for me. I thank you. Thank you, Emily Raw. Thank you, Mothership Cypher Volume 3. Rhyme Waves, Adam Cedar, Illuminati Congo, and every single person helped curate this experience right now. I got one more tune for y'all. Something real special. I'd like to call one more surprise up. Tanika, would you like to bless us with your soul? So we had a surprise today. Tanika decided to come down from South Seattle with me to Portland. And every time this magical me This magical being and I are together, we always create something real special. So we put some beats on the way here, and then we came up with this song on the drive here. So this has never been written, rehearsed. We literally just came up with it, and we have no idea what this is gonna sound like because no one in the world has heard it except for us two. So it's all about opening up, you know? Because if I open up for you, will you open up for me?
Open up for me. Open up for me. Would you open up for me? Would you open up for me? Would you open up, read me like a letter? Understand this is time that we pull it out together. We've been hiding it for so long, but understand you don't have to be wrong to be strong. Understand to be strong really means to let loose and to let what's on your heart go loose. Understand we've been holding it together, but it's time that we do a little better. The medicine that's within, it really happens when we're vulnerable. Understand we can be wholesome in a way that we never been before. And I'm not asking you for more, I'm asking for the stillness and the bliss. So relax into this and the sound of the silence. It is time for us to give up the divide. It's time to mobilize and unify. Open up for me.
Tanika, y'all.
Open up to me.
The Ninja Lotus, y'all. So will you open up?
Will you open up for me?
Can y'all open up?
Can you open up to me?
I know y'all want to sing it.
Can you open up to me?
Y'all sound beautiful.
Can you open up to me?
Can I open up to y'all? I said the root of all evil is bad communication. 7 generations, Mercury been on retrograde. I'm trying to take it back. It's a real celebration. I think I'm really trying to work on rejuvenation, like exuberation. What do we really need? I gotta sit down with my brother like my brother B. We gotta let the tears fall. Let them go rain. I want to talk about my problems, want to talk about my pain. Don't keep it in the shadow, go and shine it in the light. I just cried to my brother 20 minutes the other night. I felt abandoned and stranded, and then I felt all alone, and then I let it off my dome, and now my heart feels whole. So if you open up, you're gonna find. Should we sing it just one more time? If you could open out your heart
If
with
I
us.
open up to you, will you open up to me? Would you open up to me? Yeah. Would you open up to me? Would you open up to me?
Want to say something else to him?
Yeah. I wanna say that we always try to be picture perfect, and it's time to let it go and let it show what we're really going through. I know that we hold on to so much weight and so much stories, so much worries, and it's time to stop the hurry. Time to slow down and unwind until we find groundedness into who we are. Understand we are chasing also far off dreams, but this is what it really means to be building at the seams, and I don't let it rip. So take your time, understand that it's time that we unwind and unpack what it means to move so fast, to move at last. Understand our parents face so much that's facts, and it keeps on pouring on. Understand that we keep on going on with the hurt that we're feeling inside, but I'm trying to say I'm not trying to keep on living a life where we're struggling and we bottle it up until we erupt. I've just had enough, so can we take the time to slow down until we find the right sound and harmonize in this moment and show no disguise. See past the lies until we realize what it means. If you open up to me,
Y'all sing that with us?
the connection. If you open up to me,
One more time, yeah.
and if you open up to me, yeah.
Thank y'all so much. Give it up, my sister Tanika. My name is Torin Frost. So grateful to be here with y'all. Big ups to Emily Robb, the whole Mothership Cypher. Spread the word, y'all. We're trying to keep this coming back. There'll be a volume 4 or 5. We're trying to bring this conscious hip-hop community in the Northwest. If y'all are in Seattle, let me know. I was just in Vancouver last weekend, Spokane next weekend. I'm trying to bridge the Northwest hip-hop gap because these cities are smaller than, Houston, Atlanta, Dallas. We got to come together to really put the Northwest on the map. So appreciate everyone here to help this culture grow, the community, the positive vibes. Y'all with me? Ooh-wee! Y'all want to hear some Illuminati Congo?
Yeah.
Much love, much love. And if you want the copy of the mixtape, Drip of the Iceberg, it's here exclusively, y'all. So let me know. I take barters. I do trade for crystals and cacao. Much love, y'all.
Blessed be. Let's give it up one more time for Torin Frost. That was an experience. Let's let that settle in for a moment into your memory palaces.